You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. Deport yourself and walk with me.
Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the roses, even if that means inhaling a few thorns. Hello everyone, welcome to Fear Mobs. We're here at the warehouse, and I'm here more specifically on top of the rooftop gardens, and I've made some improvements to the place since last time because we went exploring, I went exploring, and last episode we found a mesa. I decided to use the flowers we found and start planting, and I think it looks pretty great, although I have a lot more flowers than I did when I planted this, so I should probably change things up a bit. And it snowed here, so now there's snow everywhere. Ugh. I think what I'm going to do to fix this snow problem, because I don't want snow here, I'm going to go up, it's going to tower up, maybe off camera, and just place like a net of string up there. And you won't be able to see it because it'll be too far away and it'll be too tiny. And it should prevent snow from falling all over the stuff. But, you know, when there's no snow on it, it looks really great. So I put in these little wooden patterns here. This is spruce, this is dark oak, and I think that it adds some nice variety here. And we have the trees covering things up, keeping things snow-free here on the main walkway. Along the sides, one person suggested, I really should look up these names beforehand, but one person suggested a couple videos ago to allow grass to grow here in these flower beds, and I agreed. I think they look a lot better with grass in them rather than just dirt, because dirt just, I don't know, dirt doesn't look good with the brown. There's just too much brown, so a little bit of green to spruce things up. I like it. I also did some changes to the walkway here. Actually, to all of it, you'll notice I put in these bushes. They look great, and these little flower beds kind of alternate here, and they're staggered. I put the tall bushes here on the inside the flower beds that are closest to the main pathway, and these little offshoots just have dark oak down here. I think it looks great. I like the way this has turned out, and there's one thing that's missing: lighting. I don't have lighting here, and I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but for now I'm just kind of letting it get dark out here because I can't really. That's all I can really think of right now. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any ideas yet. Yeah. Anyway, but we're not specifically working on the flower garden today. Today we are going to be working on the Nether Forge. I love saying that. Not the the Nether Forge part. Anyway, let's just head down here. Let me just make sure the coast is clear. I have had some creepers and some witches and some skeletons spawn in here, and it's not fun when they sneak up on me. Let's head over here. Let's go check out the Nether Forge. So I've made some aesthetic changes to it. I've added some iron bars. I don't know if these ones are here before, but I've added iron bars here, and I've extended the stairs. It was a little different before, and I did this for technical reasons. I'll show you downstairs, which is where all the magic happens. So I've built quite a bit of it, but there's still lots to do. And I think there's one major change I have to make pretty soon here. So up here, these torches, these redstone torches here and these ones here, are all used to turn on and off these hoppers right here. So the idea is there's going to be like a switch, a lever over on this side of the Nether Forge, and you flick it down, and then then it works. Anyway, it'll be toggleable. I've worked on compacting this little whole system here. We worked on this a few episodes ago. This is what basically, when an item goes into the dropper here, this whole redstone thing detects that and then spits it out to the dropper above and then into the chest above that. And I've done a little more research, and I think I might have to I might be able to make this even smaller, but we'll see. We'll see. I had to use the old half slab trick right there to make this whole thing work, which is a disappointment, but that's the only way I could make it work with the way it is. And I think I'm going to have to, I think I'll be able to do away with that, because I'm going to move everything you see here over like 1 or 2 blocks. At least that's what I'm thinking I have to do. Okay, so over here, this is a new thing I've added as well, right here. This is a neat little system for detecting when a minecart is right here on this detector rail. Waits until there are exactly 16 items inside of it, and then opens that trapdoor and lets it go along. And this is so that we can load up minecarts with ingredients above this hopper right there. Boop, boop. That one is the chest that you put in the ingredients, and then items get sent through these hoppers here and then over here. And then this one will deposit the items into the minecart. So let me make sure, let me see if there's anything in here. No, there's nothing in there. Okay, let's put in some of these, some of these. So we'll put an item here, and I'll tell you what happens. Now, excuse me. Alright, so the detector rail is detecting or allowing this comparator to detect when there are items inside of the... It's not working. Oh gosh. Oh gosh! No! I'm running the latest snapshot. 14W06B. And it's buggy, unfortunately. The way this was supposed to work is that... Darn it. Well, I'll explain it, but I'll have to demonstrate it some other time. Minecart goes over the rail. The comparator is able to detect whether there are items inside of the minecart thanks to the detector rail. Let's see here. It then, when there are items inside of the minecart, it activates this hopper timer. Inside the hoppers are exactly 13 cobblestone. So once there is something inside of the minecart, comparator activates, turns on the redstone, turns off this torch. All 13 items get funneled over to this hopper. And as soon as there are no more items in this hopper, this comparator turns off. Right now it's on. This comparator will turn off. This torch will turn on. There's a redstone on top here. So the redstone will turn on and then activate that, and the minecart goes on its way. And the reason there are 13 cobblestone instead of 16, because we need exactly 16 in the minecart. The reason there's 13 in the hopper is because of all the delays here. If there were exactly 16 in here, then you would end up getting like 20 or 19 in the minecart, and we don't want that. So, yeah, and then the idea is that the minecart will just go on up and drop all of its items into the furnaces and be done. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. I've been up to working on this nether forge, and I still have quite a bit to do. I've got to move everything over a few blocks, figure out how everything's going to fit. Right now, the way it's set up is that the minecart that loads up with ingredients is going to be sent all the way along here, all the way up, all the way around, and then down and back. And I fear that the amount of time it takes to make that trip and load up, items are going to be finishing in the furnaces, and we don't want that to happen. We want them to be done, or we want to make sure that the furnaces are getting items faster than they're smelting them. That's what we want, and until that is the case, this is not going to work. So I'm going to have to move all these furnaces over at least 1 or 2 blocks, and I might be able to fit a minecart track up here to bring the items across. Alright, so I'm going to cut here, figure out what we're going to do next, and I'll see you in a minute. Villagers! We're here in Testificate Desert, or I still don't know what I have to call this. I keep mentioning that every time I come here. I don't know what I'm calling this place. Anyway, I'm here now, and here's the thing. These villagers have all migrated from these apartments to these things. I don't know if you can necessarily call they're houses, but they're, I don't know. They're not good houses. They're kind of lame, to be honest. And the thing is, before, they used to populate these apartments like nobody's business. And I think now they've decided to move away from those, which is good. I don't see any villagers living in the apartments anymore. Frankly, it was kind of annoying having them live in there. These houses, however, the fancy ones, the ones I even, put in decoration and chicken for, and even a little cactus, nothing at all. No villagers. Granted, this is the only one that's furnished, but come on. So, I've decided to accommodate the villagers' new behaviors by tearing down the apartments. They're ugly, they don't work, and frankly, I think we can put the land to better use. And I have in mind a very large-scale project. Well, no, I shouldn't say very large-scale, just pretty big. Anyway, let's get to it. Where once stood a building of great power is just a basement. I'd forgotten I put a basement here, but I swear I hear something around me. That's just my head. Okay, never mind. Sorry, right, so basement. I don't want to fill this in because, it could potentially be useful and it's a lot of work. So I think what I'll end up doing is just put, a layer of these underneath and just lay some sand over top. So nothing too much, but I'll do that off camera, or I might do it on camera. We'll see. But tonight, since the sun is down, I figured now is a great time to actually use Lightbane, or Lightbringer, or whatever the heck we called this armor set. Here, let me get it real quick. So, in the recent snapshots, they have been updating villagers to do a lot of very cool things. And I want to partake of this. So, boots of light, leggings of light, armor of light, helm of light, light sender, Lightbringer. Man, if only Lightbringer wasn't the name of the sword from Game of Thrones. If only. Alright, so let's armor up. I don't have much good armor on Much good. I can word. I don't have very good armor. I don't have a very good set of armor. So now I'm fully equipped. I'm ready to take on the waves of the undead and withers, should there be any. There won't be. I need a sword. No, I need a set of arrows. Do I have arrows in here? No, I don't. Oh well, let's take them out. That's the whole point of a Smite 5 sword, eh? Being able to take them out in close combat. I do want to test this against zombies. Alright, what I was saying was, tonight we are going to go zombie hunting, and oh man! Demolished! More specifically, we are going to be going hunting for zombie villagers. And this is because I'd like to get some new zombies. I'd like to, gosh, I am not wording very well today. Hang on, let's get this skeleton. He's going to turn around the instant I get close, and... Yeah! Oh, wow! 1 hit. Yeah, how about you? 2 hits? 2 hits at least? 2 hits. Smite 5, people. Smite 5. It's not worthless. Or 4, whatever. Smite 5. It's not worthless, it's just only sometimes worthless. Take that, creeper! Let's go get his loots. No, that didn't work. Well, anyway, I want more villagers. I want the newer kind, and I'm not going to go exploring hundreds of miles to try to find new villagers or to bring back the ones I found while exploring looking for the mesa. No. Instead, let's just convert a villager, if we can find one. Of course, that's assuming if we're lucky. So, there's a chainmail zombie over there. Might be fun to try out my armor set against. Don't think I've been damaged yet. Yeah, I think this armor is perfectly undamaged. Oh, creeper. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, snap. Kind of running low on arrows, so I do want to make sure I get those. Yeah, you. Keep following me. Oh, wow, 1 shot, dead. 1 shot. This is a good set. I happy with this set. Here, a zombie. Yeah, there you are, you bugger. Get murdered! Let's see. We're not doing so well on finding the zombie villagers. This is a pretty infested area, so I think if I just stick over in this region, I'll eventually find what I need. I want to conserve my my arrows for these guys, the creepers, because again, Smite 5, not necessarily sharpness, so it won't really work against spiders and creepers and such. But the bow, man, this bow, let me tell you, it's amazing. Look at, I'm just one-shotting everything. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Man, this is just great. Just great stuff. I push you into cacti. Aw. Alright, I don't see any guys up there, just skeletons. Alright, let's head over to this direction. Do I have any other food on me? No, I need to go grab some food real quick before I go out into the night. But we're gonna head over to that. Night's ending soon. Dang it. Let's take my horsey. I think he will be of great aid, because we are running out of time, out of sunlight, or nightlight, and I'm worried that even if we do find a villager, he is going to burn up before I can get him to the hospital. So I might have to do this again tomorrow night. Nobody of importance. That village has already been explored, so no new villagers there. Skeletons in armor. Another skeleton in armor. You know, I could take a villager, a regular villager, and like figure out how to convert him into a zombie and then heal him again. I think I could do that. Ooh, I should try that. Because the sun's coming up and no villagers. No zombie villagers, at least. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can get a villager I don't like and sacrifice him to the zombies and then convert him back. That should do it. Alright, so I dropped the whole zombie villager idea, and I'll probably do that some other time. But we need to wrap up this episode, so I'm just going to quick build this here. So first, I'm going to lay down a thin layer of half slabs. Next, I'm going to put in another thin layer of sand. And finally, we put in mega farms. Yeah, that's... I put in these large farms that look just like the ones that came with these NPC villagers, but made them a little bit bigger. I'm planning on putting wheat here, and I don't know, putting the 3 different types of plantable materials here. There might be room for a 4th one here. I'm not sure. Basically, we need to give these villagers something to do, and frankly, they don't do anything but walk around and snort at each other. So, this will give them something to do, and actually, this is also a really great place to do it because it's very visible. It'd be nice to see some green in this place, but also because underneath this is that basement left over from the apartment. So if there ever comes a time when people figure out how, hey, what are you? You're supposed to be tied up over there, mister. Get over there. Get out of here. Anyway, if someone figures out how to automate these things so you can collect the resources and the plants that the villagers produce, then that would be a place to hide all the redstone underneath in the basements. And as you notice, I'm using my golden hoe. I think I'll call him Old Trusty, or golden hoe, diamond hoe. Made this several episodes back. Used it very little, and yeah, I wasted diamond on a hoe, and I have no regrets. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode. Hang on. I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode. So I hope you all enjoyed. The end is a little rushed. I'll plant all the seeds here in these farms. And I'll see you all next time on Fear of Mobs.
I put my axe right through that mark. At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride a pig.